Orale, and welcome back to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. My name's Ragu, and you're tuning in to the life of Pablo Potter. This should be the last of my first go-through with the footage of, recording on OBS and everything. Hopefully I can get the mic issues to improve incrementally from here on out, But let's hop right into it. Cramped, but
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
okay.
Here you are.
Book.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
All right, Professor.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Wizarding lore. What exactly is wizarding lore?
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Oh my gosh, you sound
Do
like an
keep
old
up.
lady. I had a wizard guide when I was growing up.
The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
Barufio.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Okay, so just catch
Revelio.
Revelio to see this stuff? The portrait depicts the wizard of Barufio, famed for his brain elixir and an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken. He once said S instead of F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. Wow. So what happens to all the wizards with lisps? Do they just get destroyed? Wizarding's probably not a very good option. Yo. Okay, settings, challenges. Where's my clothes? Gear. Black leather gloves. I'm feeling it.
More opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
It's a weird clown guy. Some stuff. Oh, cat.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Oh. What a beautiful cat. You know how to pet the cat lady. I'm sorry. Who is this? Look at that. Run that shit. My name is Pablo Potter. And I have come to take the school over.
Good timing.
Okay.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Flue flames.
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. Open maps. Oh gosh. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live, and includes the house common rooms and the Great Hall. Okay. Select the south wing, which is right here, south wing, boom. In this view, you see the food flames available in that region. The green food flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. The gray food flames reveal the locations of undiscovered flames. Okay. Nice. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. Okay, the greenhouses sound kind of dope. Cause the wizard gods, you gotta be on some type of level, right? Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flame for you. Use the right stick to rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall flame with X. Okay. To the green food flame. Oh my god, that's such a tongue twister. But hey, we're working through it.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Okay. Here we go, Prof.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Nice.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
How much?
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
So it seems kind of...
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Well, Seemed a little tense back there, Mr. Fig. You got something to say? Alright. Well, here's Central Hall.
Someone like Black in charge. Perhaps now we can stop all these disgusting mucklots from ruining the school.
The headmaster hates everyone who isn't a pure-blood Slytherin.
Good thing Professor Weasley takes her role seriously, since Black clearly has no interest in his.
Man only likes pure blood.
When I fell off my
Slytherins.
broom and broke 6 bones, they said they'd never seen Scarecrow work so fast.
Do you ever wish you could ride a hippogriff? I've ridden one, of course. Several, in fact. I just wondered if you knew what it was like.
Our neighbour at home knows someone who's related to the inventor of Scarecrow. It's true. Limfred of Stinchcombe, his name was.
I tried a knee reversal hex when I was small. It was rather boring, although in all fairness, it only partially worked, which did look strange.
Last week, I performed a knee reversal hex on a 2nd year. It was an utter triumph.
All of my relatives work at the ministry.
This group of kids are fucked up.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
The field guide map shows Professor Hickat's class in the lower section of the astronomy wing. I could get lost in this castle. I may need the charm compass and the field guide to help me find the way. Let's do defense of the dark arts. Alright.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful.
Nice.
Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alright, let's off the class, kids. Oh, that's how you do this. Okay. Right, open this door. Okay, just swings open. This game is beautiful. I don't got a strengthy PC to run at its highest frames, but or highest quality. But hey, I work for what I got. Let's see what we got. Quest begin.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I just need like fast travel spot.
I've been tempted to say I lost my wand just to get Weasley's assignments. How's that for transfiguration?
What's this? Some tea. Got some biscuits, some crumpets. Ooh, some ghosts are just dancing here.
Don't you see the romance of it all? You and I, we are the stuff of poems. Our love is the muse of 1,000 rhymes.
Revelio.
Quite expansive and large. Stand bar.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Alright. Start class.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Showed young man what's up. Alright, Granny. Leviosa. Leviosa.
Levioso.
Leviosa. Chris Ward was Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Human. Sized up. Yeah.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Okay.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Sounds like a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
Good form.
I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
There you go.
Levioso.
How's the view?
Protego.
First duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
If only all my
Levioso.
friends were this adept. I do enjoy a lively duel.
Knock that boy off the table.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Oh.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Damn straight.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Okay, first class was
right.
raging
That's
success.
enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Doing Shotty. Hey, how does Shotty?
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Yeah, you know, nothing biggie. That's what I do. Whoa, Gryffindor baddie, whoa.
Nice work.
Hey, Shotty, what you doing? Oh, I was talking
Always
earlier.
thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Oh, just learn how to kick some ass. Alright, let's see.
Revelio.
Okay, so we got some here.
Yeah.
Those are impressive. Can't unlock things yet.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly. If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Yeah, kid. Keep telling yourself that. Yo, Professor, any other advice? Kicking these butts and taking names? Alright, let's see what this guy's got to say. What's your name? Sebastian Shallow. Okay. Oh, Sallow.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
It was? With the other wizard?
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Take. Guess the best. Ooh, side quest are now available. If this quest reward XP, but did not advance the next one. Okay. Just like any other normal side quest. Alright, next class, let's go.
What are you up to now?
Being the goat, the heck? Gotta become the best wizard somehow. Just spin stuff around for fun. Peevis. Looks like a loose cannon. Alright. Enough lollygagging. Like one of those kids that runs to lunch. Just booking it. Yeah.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Find that funny at all.
Transfiguration requires
Slackers in
precision.
Gryffindor? I won't have. Pablo will not be having this.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio!
Ooh, cool.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Okay. First day of class, heading outside. I like this professor's vibes, you know? It's not just sitting there making us read the textbook. Like some teachers we know, right?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes?
Okay.
Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but excellent. Don't lose your composure. Very good. Happens to the best of us.
Okay, not my best work.
Splendid!
There we go. A 1.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Let's try to get her ass handed to her.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Oh, what? She's
Yes,
been
sir.
here longer? I'm the goat. Or soon to be.
Watch this. There we go.
She's so slow.
Accio!
Okay. Not bad.
That's it!
Here we go.
Accio!
Alright, let's see this one. Money roll. Money roll. Boom. Yeah.
Well done. Be sharp.
Rough roll.
Phew.
Money. I'm on the money. You can't stop me as a wizard. Not even 09. Pablo wins. Pablo Potter. The one and only. The golden one. Oh my god, what are you doing? Oh, he put barriers up. You think
I
he's
think
tough?
we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Trying to get
This
ripped.
round settles it all.
Settles it all.
Watch this.
Ooh. Hit it. Boom. Rejected.
That is how it's done.
Accio!
Yeah. Use her ball
Splendid!
to get myself in the 50.
Let us see this.
Knock it out the way, knock it out the way. Ah.
There we go.
Yo. Can't be beat, won't be beat.
Nicely done. Here we go.
Yo, rejected. Not enough points. I won already.
Accio!
Yo, barely the blue. Boom. 130.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
Got perfect. Every single fashion. Take that, Onai.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
That's how you kick some ass. Flat out simple. Can't gamble with me.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Should put some money on it.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you.
Damn straight you
Took
did.
me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thanks, lady.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Wow. Live quite a life, lady.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand.
You have to
I
teach
must
me.
admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Hell yeah.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Ah, so there are other schools, okay. I didn't know if Hogwarts was the only one.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world.
Really?
So yes, bigger than Hogwarts.
That's shocking.
But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
What an interesting lady.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing.
A word,
to be precise,
if you would.
Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
So Accio only works on clothing, but not human bodies. So if there's like a naked goblin, I can't pull him towards me.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay. Whoa, birds flying about.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
What a studious lady she is. Always hard at work, I see. Who's this young
Professor
gentleman?
Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Duncan Hobhouse. We can't break into his office just yet. Well, one day.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Who are you, Shorty?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Good luck, Charlie. Alright, let's check out the map.
Revelio.
I had an awful time in potions.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 17...
And by the end of it, the minister for
Just gonna pet all the cats, I swear to God.
It was Albert Boot.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack! Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves, you'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
What a character he is. call that an episode for a day. But yeah, it was lovely recording this for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy. And catch you guys soon. Bye.